he's talking about 10 years ain't that far ago. But what were you doing 10 years ago? My thing is, it's like I don't want to see that.
I was gonna say,
Claressa was, she was doing like she was doing that to her, like she was doing that to her.
I'm surprised it went to the distance because she was wobbly in that motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. She knocked her out like 3 times.
I ain't gonna lie, fool. I ain't gonna lie. Claressa punched me, fool. I'm going to sleep, fool. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, I gotta run this shit up. I gotta get to the rings. Moving like Sonic, digital dashing and beamer, big body things. I'm gonna be iconic. Watch how I shift in the gear, shaking big with the swing. I'm smoking exotic. This is a pivotal path on the way.
Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of the Starting Five, man. I am your host, Big Homie Rude. I have my partners with me. We got my man Xavier, we got Nashton, we got Dre, and we got my man Tier, man. We got a good show for y'all today. We gonna get this jank started. So, guys, we have a lot that went on this weekend. You know what I mean? A lot of events and stuff. We'll start off with this. Floyd Mayweather, he coming out of retirement. And I don't know if you guys seen his first fight out of retirement will be Pacquiao, who also is coming out of retirement. But Floyd is 48. And
I don't think Pacquiao really ever retired.
I think Pacquiao is 48 too. He's up there with Floyd. But
I ain't gonna lie.
And then
like that fight is gonna be crazy, bro. Like it's gonna be crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
My thing is, it's like I don't want to see that.
I was about to say that. I don't want to see no old people fight, bro.
You don't want to see it again?
No, bro.
They
old, bro.
Bro, when you get to that age, it's stuff that your body just naturally leaves your body. You know what I mean? Like you don't have the same reflexes. You ain't throwing the same
speed as you was though.
It's bro, that's not the point though.
You about to be 50. You about to be 50.
Yeah.
It's gonna be better than that Tyson and Roy Jones fight. I say that.
Yeah, that's the story.
But Tyson finna be 60 though. That's even worse.
That's what I'm saying though. But like with Floyd and Pacquiao, like it wasn't nothing but like 10 years since that fight. 12 years.
Yeah.
It was what 17.
16 or 17, 16, it's about 10 years.
That's not that bad. That's not that far fetched, fool.
Bro, like, a decade, bro? Come on.
I don't know, fool.
Nah, he's talking about 10 years ain't that far ago. But what were you doing 10 years ago?
It's different because, like, I don't know, bro. You gotta think, bro. Like, you know the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight, right?
Yeah.
Like, that obviously was a money grab. But it's like, the age difference, like Mike Tyson, that old fighting a young cat. You feel me? Like Manny Pacquiao and Floyd, they still like in the same, like, you know what I'm saying? It's even, it's a fair fight. It's just who got that dog still got that dog in him.
I mean, I'm not arguing that it's a fair fight. Like, oh, for sure, a fair fight. But my thing is like, who wants to see that? That's
like old ass niggas.
Like, bro, y'all should be enjoying retirement. Which brings me to my next point because Floyd, he's made, I don't know if you guys may or may not know, but he's made over like $1 billion off of like throughout his boxing career with endorsements and contracts and shit like that. And he's also lost $400 million within like the last couple of years. Which is why he's taking this fight, because he's been going bankrupt and stuff like that. So I want to hear like what you guys think. Like, how does a man with that much money? I mean, it's easy for us sitting in this chair to talk about, oh, how do you lose that much money and shit like that. But how does somebody with that much money manage to go bankrupt? You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, fool. People say you can spend $1 million in a day. You can lose $1 million in a day too. I ain't gonna lie. That boy live a lavish lifestyle, bro. That man's rent's probably somebody's house.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and then like, you know, I know that nigga gambles. He a nigga at heart. Come on, man.
Yeah, nigga on the like his name is Floyd Money Mayweather, so it's like he gotta that persona, regardless what he gotta be that. You feel me?
It gets to a point where
that's
like
part of this whole persona, fool.
But
like it's literally, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You can be a flexing ass nigga, but like,
nah, man. But when is enough though? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like when they get to a point
where
like, all right, bro, this is too much. Let me go ahead and slow this down. I'm spending 18 million on this watch. Let me go ahead and slow down. Like what?
Okay, so I got a question. If you know you can get it back,
that's his image though.
If you know you can get it back,
that's what I'm saying. Like that's
no, it is no getting it back. That's just not smart. You can't get it back. Like you gonna have to stop boxing eventually. You know what I mean? Like you ain't gonna be making $100 million contract a fight every fight. You're not gonna fight forever, bro.
Wait, so did he have any like he invest in anything?
He got Floyd got a bunch of investments, right?
No, bro, he owes everybody. Listen, this is another thing. He just had to close down 3 of his boxing gyms because he wasn't keeping up on his maintenance, nor was he paying his employees and stuff like that. So and they all got interviewed and stuff. So he got a lot going on.
He has apartment buildings in like New York and stuff, and he has his own boxing promotion.
He got a restaurant under his.
He takes care of what he wanted to take care of. But hey, man, I mean, we in no position to talk about what he should do with his money. But
right. I think what it is, I don't think Floyd broke. I just think Floyd not rich enough to live how he lived though.
Nice.
Anymore. You can't keep up that lifestyle. That's why he's fighting again.
I think you can keep up that lifestyle no more.
You can't keep that lifestyle up, especially after like your big money maker is gone, bro.
Yeah.
Now you have to rebrand yourself. Like he tried to go into like management and stuff, being with Tank and all that, but it didn't go too well because they don't like how he does business. You know what I mean? Like it's just, I mean, I don't know. It's something in the it's just fishy.
That fight gonna be good for him.
Yeah, bro, they fighting in Vegas, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody
he live in Vegas. He live in Vegas too.
You know, Floyd can bring some attention, bro. So whatever he do, you know, people gonna come out and watch money Floyd, bro. So like,
sure.
It's crazy, man.
You know what's crazy too? I really feel like he might lose this fight for Pacquiao. Been boxing still. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, Pacquiao.
He recently had a fight like look. He had a fight like a year or two ago.
He just fought the nigga that Ryan just whooped. That was his last fight.
Yeah, the Barrios. He just fought that nigga and won.
Yeah, Ryan just fought Barrios.
He did not win.
Ryan just fought Barrios this past weekend.
Oh yeah. Ryan.
He whooped him.
Since we're on the boxing topic, we might as well go to Ryan. But yeah, Taylor, what you think about the Ryan Garcia fight though?
I think Ryan's back. I don't think nobody can touch him with hand speed. I want to see him running back with Devin right now. I want the next fight to be him and Devin running back.
Man, I don't know, bro. That why would you want to see it again though? I want to see Ryan and Shakur.
Yeah, that would be a good fight.
I want to see Ryan and Shakur. I've seen the Devin story.
No, because listen though, this is what happens. So if we go see Ryan, if Ryan fights Shakur next, and Ryan loses, would you want to see him and Devin and Ryan fight?
I don't want to see them fight right now. Like that, I already seen it and saw how it went down. And,
what I'm saying is that,
and I know he like cheated, but to me, bro,
it wasn't cheating.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
And mind you, Devin is my guy. But you feel me? Like,
bro, I'm not gonna lie. One thing I like about Ryan, bro, he doesn't back down. Like he takes any fight. He takes the biggest fights. He takes anybody that wants to fight him. He accepts any challenge, and he gets in there. He don't back down, bro. He gonna throw them hoes. He gonna do what he knows how to do. So I can honestly say, and after that fight, I think he's getting back to it. His last fight with when he beat Devin, he was saying he was out of shape. He was drinking the night before. He was partying, but this time he looked in shape. He was locked in. He was conditioned. He was precise. So it was a good showing. Alex, what you think about it though?
What about what? Ryan and Devin or Ryan and Shakur?
Ryan and Barrios, the fight that just happened.
Oh, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I was watching that live. He showed Youngins he got that right hand. When he said that right hand is healed now, because that's all he did, bro. Barrios trained for the left hand. You could see it. That's why he got dropped first, because he didn't see that right coming. So I think now that Ryan's got both in his bag, and you can really add that with the speed and stuff, I think he really back on the boxing tip. I would want to see. I want to see Ryan and Devin just because it's a good storyline, but him and Shakur would probably be the more technical fight. You feel what I'm saying? Because they boxed in the amateurs, and Shakur won by not a landslide, he barely won. You feel what I'm saying? To see it now, because Shador don't get touched. He don't get touched like that. I said Shakur don't get touched like that. But Ryan is the only boxer that touched him. Ryan touched him in the amateurs.
Shakur don't get touched. But he hasn't
that speed, bro. Has he seen that speed
though, bro? Ryan's the only one who can really get there.
That's what I'm saying.
That speed, you could. It's nothing like when you get in person.
True, but when they fought, Ryan was touching Shakur in the amateurs. It was an actual fight.
I bet.
So but he got faster though.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That'd be
They all got
faster.
They all got faster, better, stronger, bro. That's what's gonna make it a good fight, because they smarter. So I guess I wouldn't mind the Devin rematch, but the way he got beat, bro, Devin looked incompetent, bro.
He didn't know what to do.
Bro, he dead ass looked like he couldn't do anything out there. So I might not want to see it again. So
Rude, that was the first time Devin has ever been dazed before, and when it's your first time being dazed and dropped, your whole game plan is out the window.
Bro,
You're only thinking about damn.
Now you survival mode, bro. You gotta survive.
I'm working condition as well.
Once you get knocked outside the head.
He was way conditioned.
One thing about boxers, bro, they gonna be conditioned, bro. I don't think condition will beat them unless they fat. Unless you in the heavyweight category.
Yeah, only heavyweights get tired.
If we thinking about it, Ryan wasn't conditioned that fight.
Yeah, exactly. That Devin fight, he wasn't. He said he wasn't.
Yeah.
He said he just came out there with doing whatever. That's why he didn't respect the weight class and whatnot.
He did have a little bulk on him compared to how he was before.
Nah, Ryan looked in good shape, bro. He did. He looked
But
good shape.
Did y'all see this hand speed on Claressa though?
Claressa joke was
good. Lord have mercy.
The other Drake was throwing too though.
She was was throwing them.
Bro, they was really
she was throwing them Jones, but I ain't gonna lie. Claressa, she I ain't gonna lie. She probably knocked her out twice. She held herself Shorty had. She held on to Claressa the whole every time she got knocked out, and then gained her consciousness back.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, she can take a punch. She can take a punch.
She better be.
That's how you in the heavyweight division.
Claressa she was doing she was doing that to her. She was doing that to her.
The first three rounds was close between them two, but after that, bro, Claressa, bro, it just looks like her punches impacted that Joan more than her punches impacted Claressa, bro.
But I give the other girl, she got heart. The other girl got heart, though.
I feel like that was a real fight.
She a former champ. This is their second time.
Oh.
That's the only. I think she's the only one that's got close to being Claressa, and they fought 5 years ago. So
you want to know something? That girl that she fought was Claressa Shields' debut fight.
Yeah, that's tough. Right?
So it's full circle.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, that was a good fight though. That was a really good fight.
That was a great fight.
That was a good fight.
I'm surprised it went to the distance, Cause she was wobbly in that motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. She knocked her out like 3 times.
I ain't gonna lie, fool.
Like what happened with bro? She knocked her out, and then like she held on to her as she like lost consciousness, and she got back up.
I ain't gonna lie. Claressa punched me, fool. I'm going to sleep, fool. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, you want to know what I love about female boxing?
She's strong as shit.
No, she is strong as shit.
Yo, female boxing is so exciting because it's not like they're throwing combinations. They're just all throwing haymakers. Like you're just trying to drop. You're just trying to drop each other. Like
it's trying to drop.
Yeah, they ain't. They ain't
hitting this joint.
Yeah, they ain't giving you all of it. Hey, the time I see a female or woman do that, bro, that's gonna be special right there. That's generational talent right there. You get to throwing combos and all that type shit, boy. Nah, that's crazy.
I got a side question.
Shout out Claressa Shields.
Would y'all rather be in a ring? Sure. Would y'all rather be in a ring with a boxer or in an octagon with a UFC fighter?
I'm what did you say?
What did you say?
I get an octagon,
Rudy.
bro, because I'm a wrestler, bro.
Rudy.
Nah,
your
one
wrestling skills.
One back kick, you're done.
Rudy,
I'm not gonna lie.
Rudy, I'm gonna ask you a question. You're a wrestler, right? Say a nigga, ding, 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 he comes at you with a flying knee. What are you gonna do? Flying knee to your dome.
First of all, if y'all think I'm not going to see a flying knee coming at my face, I mean, it depends. Am I tired of shit? Like, am I tired of shit?
You could be at 100%, bro.
Bro, I'm not letting a nigga kick me in my face, especially if we in the same weight class,
John Jones is gonna kick the shit out of you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yes,
there's nothing you can do about it, my guy.
If y'all think I'm getting in the fucking cage with John Jones, y'all are out.
That's what I'm saying. A UFC fight. Okay, so John Jones and Mike Tyson.
One kick with John Jones, you're cooked.
Bro, DC, Daniel Cormier, I be hearing him talk about John Jones, bro. This man talking about I could have fought him 10 times and I don't think I would win one. Like, what? Out of 10 fights, you ain't gonna win one?
John Jones is the best combat fighter ever.
Bro, Rudy, when you worry about a kick, the more you worry about the kick, an elbow coming at you. Then you just hit,
Exactly.
Like, you worry about the elbow, you got a knee coming at you.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm such an amateur for this shit. I'm gonna worry about everything and everything gonna come at me. I ain't gonna see shit. I'm gonna be seeing ghosts from niggas.
I feel like you're gonna better chance.
Well, I'll be out there.
Someone might knock you out. You got a better chance. Like with UFC, bro. It's damn near no moves.
It's all of this,
bro.
Like, they can break your arm.
They gonna kick me. I'm gonna be like, hey, who the fuck punched me? Man, I ain't gonna see none coming, fool. I'm telling you. It was over.
I ain't gonna lie, they talking about kicking and shit. Nigga, have you ever been choked out?
Yeah, nah.
Nigga, you got 5 seconds, my nigga.
In wrestling a little bit, yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
But not like a full Nelson.
Nigga gonna pick you on one of these?
Yeah.
Guys gonna sleep in 3.5 seconds.
It's over.
Well, you gotta realize this, bro. Like when UFC, bro, they will put you in, they will choke you out and still punch you.
Imagine your arm all the way
Why you slump? They hammering you shit.
Oh yeah, they can finish you.
Like, no, fool.
Bro, that shit is
making no better.
And you get.
I hate the refs that just sit there and watch for like 2 seconds.
Like he's killing him. Like what,
man,
bro?
I hate that shit. No.
And then it make it no better. Your ass gonna be in the heavyweight division. They are going to murder you.
Nah, I wouldn't wrestle heavyweight. I would drop at least 30 to 40 pounds. You tripping? I would not wrestle heavyweight, but I don't think dropping weight would help. I don't think dropping weight would help me either.
I was about to say that.
It wouldn't help you.
Because
niggas is too fast.
That niggas is.
It gets more dangerous the lower the weight.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. It gets way dangerous, fool.
Way more dangerous. The lower weight you get, The more skilled fighter you run into.
I'm better off gaining 30.
Try to eat them joints.
Nah, you feel me? Hey, you burn me out.
Got it.
I'm good.
Hey, what's crazy is that nigga run into a 280-pound man that's in shape.
And bro, what's the Alex dude?
Bro, going into a fight, fool, I'm already know I have to eat a couple of those things, bro. So it's cool. If he get me a few times, that's cool. But just know you gotta eat these hoes too, man.
I respect it.
I ain't gonna say too much though, man. You know, I ain't even a fighter.
A nigga like Alex Ortega, they said his fists are like cement bricks. Like every hit is a brick.
Who's that one Brazilian guy too?
That's what I'm talking about.
The guy that be fighting Israel Adesanya.
Yeah.
You talking about Alex Pereira?
Yeah,
Pereira.
Yeah.
Boy.
That's what I'm talking about. They said his hands are bricks, Rudy. A cinder block brick every time.
Boy,
I mean, bricks.
Pereira, fool. I ain't fucking with Pereira, bro.
Yeah.
Put me in that ring. Want to know what I realized too?
I ain't fucking with him.
Want to know what I realized too about the about UFC? Niggas don't realize. Don't check. You know when you check a kick, that shit will hurt you. When people check kick.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all seen somebody check kick somebody and they broke their own ankle.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, y'all remember back in like middle school? Speaking more towards Nash and X because we went to the same middle school and shit. Motherfuckers used to do that California knockout stuff, and they used to like knock each, like basically make people faint.
Oh yeah, bro. How did you used to do that? I know exactly what you're talking about.
I know how to do that. You gotta go like breathe in like 10 times, like
and then hold
and
your
then
breath.
push your chest in.
Has anybody ever did that to y'all?
Yeah, no.
I've done it.
When I was a kid,
bro, I let somebody.
When I was a kid, I was not with no dumb shit like that.
I don't play them games.
The only reason why
make me faint.
Yeah, you crazy.
The only reason why I let somebody do it to me, I don't know, bro. I think I got peer pressure, bro. So
what the fuck? I mean,
this is right outside. Bro. I don't know. This day, bro, we had a sub, bro. So kids is bullshit and they fucking off, bro. Some motherfuckers.
Every time there's a sub, there's always bullshit.
Bro, motherfuckers do this to me in the hallway, fool. My dumb ass. I'm gone. I walk out there, I forgot who it was, X, bro. I can't even tell you who the people was, bro. I get out there, fool. Yeah, it's for sure Migos, though. They talking about something. Yo, try this challenge out real quick. Like, I didn't know what the hell they was talking about. Hey, like, try this out real quick. Nothing gonna happen. Nothing work from nobody. I'm like, oh, what? What's supposed to be? Like, you supposed to fame and stuff, but nobody is famous. I just want to see if it work on you and shit. I'm like, alright, whatever. Ain't nobody, nothing happened to nobody, but nigga, I go up there, fool. I told the second he like put any pressure on my shit, fool, I was gone, bro.
What it feel like being knocked out? I ain't never been knocked out.
Bro,
like you dead sleep, like
bro, I was asleep, bro. I was asleep.
Bro, Jay, you used to have to slap people to wake them back. Like,
what the fuck? That's like a real gym.
It was so quick, bro.
Like that's real. Like somebody can actually like knock you out like that.
No, not possible.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. Dre, talking about pouring water. Wake up. All right, it's over. Wake up. Like
they just have to put some pressure on your chest against the wall and shit.
You lose oxygen.
They tweaking. Yeah,
and people did die. People did die from it back then too. But that's why once I find that out, I'm like, oh, I was tripping, bro.
Unalive. In GTA.
Hey, I was mad as hell, fool.
You was tweaking.
What it feel like being knocked out, bro? Like, I've never been knocked out.
It didn't even feel like anything. Like, I just remember my eyes shutting, bro. And then next thing I just remember waking up. Like,
wait.
When it happened, they had to tell me like what happened because I had forgot everything. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
Did they say how long you was up?
They said like 30 seconds. They said it wasn't long, but bro, it felt like 5 minutes. Like I'm like,
that shit crazy. Well, I learned in nursing school. Like,
I'm like, where am I at?
What you say, Nash?
I was saying I learned in nursing school. Like, you know this little post right here. You know if you put pressure on both these, it's gonna pass out.
So it's not the rough, bro.
On your carotid post, if you put like whenever they're taking your post, they can't do both of them at the same time. Otherwise, you'll pass out. Crazy enough.
Nah, crazy.
Look at this dumbass.
I did feel a little weird.
I don't
Hey,
no.
where do y'all?
Hey, bro, get this shit off the camera, niggas. I do feel a little weird.
Where do y'all see Tyreek? Where y'all see Tyreek Hill? What's a good landing spot for Tyreek Hill? Y'all see a KC reunion
I
or
was
somewhere
just
else?
talking about that.
Bro, I think he's go to Baltimore.
You say Baltimore? Damn.
Yeah.
Going to Baltimore.
But he might go to the Jets though. I ain't gonna lie. That's where he might go. He might go to the Jets.
Nah,
if he goes to the Jets, man, he might as well get number one.
He might get number one.
He might as well clock it and call it a career.
Nigga, he might as well retire. That team is fucking ass.
He's not going to the Jets. He ain't going to the Jets. He know better.
What do you think?
Shit, I do want to see him back in KC though, but it might be unfair. I seen some on. My fault. I seen some on Twitter. They talking about who could stop this duo, and it was Tyreek Hill and Rasheed Rice.
Yeah.
Guess what somebody said?
Oh,
jail.
The police.
Yeah, I knew it.
Nah, that's wild though. That's wild.
Wow.
Hey, the internet undefeated, folks. Once again,
that's crazy.
This year with KC. They was talking about KC might draft a tight end because Kelsey getting too old too.
Hey,
so they put somebody with Kelsey and get Tyreek.
I'm glad you said that because this is what I was about to say. This is what I was about to say. This is what I think is gonna happen. They gonna grab Tyreek and they gonna get Isaiah Likely, and that's gonna be the punch. That's gonna be the punch right there. Likely a free agent.
Baltimore fans would literally burn Likely.
Yeah, oh God, they'll burn the jersey fool.
They would burn Likely jerseys, but
nah, that's crazy.
I feel like the only way this happens is if Tyreek is willing to take a contract salary cut, because he's signed. He's like the third or fourth highest paid player or receiver on the market right now. So like, I don't think with having Chris Jones, Kelsey, fucking their DBs that they have, their linebackers, and then $500 million for Pat Mahomes, I don't think you want to take Tyreek Mills.
He took a pay cut though.
He was making 35 with Miami.
No, I'm talking about Pat. He literally just did that a few days ago. That's why I think they're gonna go get Likely.
Tyreek did. Yeah.
Patty took a pay cut like 3.
It's just gonna be tough, man. You don't want to pay over $30 million for a 30-year-old receiver coming off of an injury whose game is speed. You know what I'm saying? He's coming off an MCL injury or whatever, a knee injury, and his game is speed. You know what I mean? So you don't want to. I don't know. I don't know if KC want to do that. Would y'all want to do that? If you look at you, say you in the front office, you're a GM, you the owner, you somebody in the front office, and Tyreek Hill on the market. You know what I mean? And he's making 33, let's say 35 mil a year, and you got guys you got to pay. What are you doing? Are you gonna pick him up? Like, is he like a dire need for your team? What y'all doing?
I'm trying to think of the draft and stuff right now. Who all is a free agent? Honestly, I have to see him after that physical, because I read something the other day as well, is saying the doctor saying he's gonna be at like 70% of the speed he was before, and like I said, his game relies on speed. He relies on separation from speed. It's not like not saying he a bad receiver or anything, but he's not like a Devontae Adams when it comes to separation and route running. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So, I honestly think it depends on that physical. Now, if he looking like he really can still move and stuff, I probably won't go 30 mil, but I'll probably throw like 20. 20.
Nah, he ain't going for 20. I tell you that now.
He ain't got no choice.
He ain't going for 20.
He ain't no choice.
Yeah, he do. Cause somebody else gonna give it to him.
Who?
What?
Who would give it to him that he would want to play for? That's the thing. He's not going to the Titans. He's not going.
At the end of the day, man, it's all about that money. Like I get how like players be like, oh, like I'm loyal to my team. I'm dead. Boy, is that paper right? Look at Miles Garrett talking about he want to lead this bit. He'll go 250 mil, Miles. He like, what? What was that talking about?
I love Cleveland.
This is a great Cleveland, Ohio, man. I couldn't be happier.
I never really wanted to leave. It's just, you got to
buy. I was thinking about buying some land out here, anyways.
Yeah.
Ain't that some shit? Nah, we on contract topics and stuff, but what's his name? Should JSN get more? Does he deserve more than Jamar? Cause y'all know he just had a crazy year. We talking about an offensive player of the year. We talking about shit. I think he led the league in receiving yards, and yeah, man, all around,
how much is he getting now?
Jamar's making 35 now. He's leading all the receivers, and JSN, he's still on his rookie contract, so this is supposed to be a big payday, and he's set to reset the market because every time a new receiver that just balled out comes on the market after their contract is up, they always look to reset the market so that it just keeps going up every year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he obviously wants to get more than 35. He's probably gonna be looking at like 36, 37. Like, bro, we are at a place in time where receivers are getting paid $37 million dollars a year.
That's crazy.
Like a year, Nash.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, this is insane. But what y'all think though? Should he get more than Jamar or Puka? Puka is in that topic too because Puka's coming up.
I think Puka needs more money.
Yeah, I think Puka needs more money.
He said.
I think Jamar. I think they should get like around the same amount. Like,
so I'm gonna cut that.
In terms of like.
Yeah, not around the same amount.
I don't know, bro.
So who's
more their work ethic? Like their work ethic. I ain't gonna lie. Puka consistent. Puka consistent as hell.
Damn, man.
Jason has been a starter from this season.
Jason consistent too, though.
That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Like Puka been consistent. Jason's been astonishing. Jamar Chase has been Jamar Chase for the Bengals. I feel like they all doing these things. And if they take if you put in the same,
who mic is that?
I'm not saying they put in the same, but that's just.
Hold on, Dre. Whose mic is that? Nash,
what
you doing? Fix your audio, bro.
Is my shit tweaking?
Yeah, bro.
It's echoing.
Hold up.
Hey, fix it, because I want to get your opinion on something.
Yeah.
Because,
my fault, go ahead.
Nah, I was saying, if they, not saying they all putting in the same amount of work ethic, because there ain't no telling people working harder. But in terms of consistency and, getting the job done, I feel like when you think of their team, you think of them. You know what I'm saying? They represent their team. They deserve it.
Yeah, like both of them though. They both have big contracts, but somebody's gonna want to get paid more. And my question is, who deserves more?
I'm gonna say this.
Who deserves more money?
Jason deserves more money.
He got a job done.
He got the job done. He got the bowl. He got the trophy for offensive player of the year. He deserves more money.
He ain't do nothing in the bowl.
That's a good argument. That doesn't matter, X.
Yo, you keep talking about Gonzalez, bro. You better piss me off, X.
Nash, you a former receiver. You had your good old days back at high school or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you flowers real quick, man. My man Nash was like that. Hey,
if y'all watching right now, we gonna one of these episodes we gonna run everybody's highlight tapes back and see who was cooking.
That boy was doing all that at 5'5".
I'm not 5'5".
Hello.
5'5" is crazy.
Dude, my mind back.
Yeah, those nice. For you.
5'5".
5'5" crazy.
I don't know that.
Hey, go ahead.
Yeah, you said who deserves more money between Chase and JSN?
Yeah. Because they coming up. Yeah.
In my opinion, I ain't gonna lie. You gotta get that bag of JSN. Like, Jamar, in my opinion, although Burrow was hurt the whole year, so he didn't really have like an option as far as like quarterback wise, that still doesn't excuse your performance at the end of the day. For like, it comes down to who played better, and Jason had a better year, had better receptions, more touchdowns, more yards, and he won a Super Bowl. Like, that itself should make you the top paid receiver, my nigga. Like,
okay,
yeah.
So I think that
Jay get all those in a year. I think he should.
Not to cut y'all off, because I ain't even gonna lie. I see Jamar Chase 2 times a year, right? So I actually get enough time to watch him. First of all, let's stop. Shout out to you, JSN. It's only year 2. He wasn't balling like this last year when he had Geno Smith. This is his first year really balling. Second of all,
exactly.
Wait,
look who you said he had.
Bump that. First of all, Geno Smith was balling last year. Don't do that. Don't you do
that?
But
Sam Darnold.
And then he had DK on the other side. You forget DK was there.
You right? You got Cooper Kupp, and
that's why they let DK go so that nigga could shine. DK was a first round pick.
For sure. You know what I mean? But why are we not acting like Jamar Chase has not been doing this every year? Do you know what I mean? Bro, he had 300 less yards than JSN. He had 8 tutties. He had 1,400 yards. What are we saying?
But here's the thing.
With freaking Joe Flacco, Joe Shiesty, and who's the other bro? Some number 6. I forgot this dude.
But check this out though. We're not arguing like who's better. Like I think Jamar the best receiver in the league. I'll take Jamar because I could throw him a screen and he take an 80. I don't even have to block for him. But he already got paid though. Like his bag has already been set. Now that the next one on the market is up to get paid, is you know what I'm saying? It's his turn to set the market. Like regardless of what happens, if Jamar ever plays again, if he doesn't, JSN is about to get paid more than him. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna happen. That's because that's what they do. You know what I mean? You have to reset that market, or else it's never gonna grow. Their contract is never going. It's never gonna grow.
I get what you're saying. I think if JSN has another great season, because I'm looking at Jamar Chase's stats, literally the season JSN had right now, Jamar Chase had last year. Jamar had 1,700 yards and 17 tutties. What are we? Yeah. Like you see what I'm saying?
And guess what? And he got paid that money last year. He got paid. They backed up that Brinks truck at the back of his house.
But that was that was his 4th year. You feel what I'm saying?
This is JSN's 3rd or 4th year.
This is his 2nd year. This is 2nd year.
But
this is 2nd year.
But look, the Seahawks are smart though. The earlier you do it, you don't overpay next year. Which is why the Cowboys always wait late to pay Dak Prescott, and they always end up paying him $10 million, $12 million over what they were supposed. If they had paid him the year before that, they would have paid him $10 million less than what they did. You know what I mean? But since you wait, the shit keep rising. The stock keep going. The better he plays.
Here's the thing, though, Rudy. I think you're forgetting about Tariq Woodland is getting paid this year. Dang, I'm having a brain fart. The safety's getting paid this year. The Byron
Witherspoon. Witherspoon not getting paid this year.
Not him. The other safety, Byron Murphy's got to get paid this year. Bro, that's three of the stars right there that have to get paid. Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's getting paid this year. Kobe Bryant, Tariq Woodland, Byron Murphy, and there's someone else I'm thinking.
Hey,
they're getting paid.
All I know is
JSN gotta wait.
All I know is, bro, Philadelphia gets it done. They literally put Saquon, Jalen Hurts, and Devontae on a high-ass contract all in the same year. So if they can do that, watch Seattle do it. And if we're being honest, Seattle and Philly, bro, they've been the same organization the past decade. You know what I mean? They both been to 2 Super Bowls. They both won one. They both beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Or yeah, they both beat the Patriots, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they lost to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So they the same niggas.
Touche.
So
I ain't gonna lie though. The amount that JSN gets paid is really gonna depend on the market though.
Facts.
And if people don't get big deals, then I can only see JSN getting like 36, 38 maybe.
I will say.
I've seen him going over 40.
that's
I
gonna
will
set the
say-
market. If he gets 38, that's gonna be the
Yeah,
highest
that's more.
paid
That's more
ever.
than
But Puka gonna get paid
That's gonna
before
break.
him. See, I don't think Puka gonna reset the market.
That's the thing. If Puka gets, that's the thing. Whoever gets paid last will set the market, even if it's by 1 million. So if Puka gets paid first, let's say Puka gets 37 million a year, which is more than Jamar by 2 mil. Nigga, JSN only gonna ask for 38. He just wanna know like, oh y'all value me more than Puka. Like that's how you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In their heads, they just wanna feel good about themselves. Even if what can you do with 37 mil that you can't do with 38? You know what I mean?
Shit. I can think of.
I ain't gonna lie, 2 million is a lot of money, gang.
Yeah, I can think
You ain't do this. Bro, if I had 31
Tell you
million
what, I can
different
do
ways
for
to
1 million,
feel, fool, you ain't gonna make me feel bad about myself. Trust me.
You tripping. I ain't gonna lie.
I guarantee you, man.
1 mil for.
I guarantee you.
Nah, I ain't. You gotta think about what
Yeah,
the bill really is. Oh
But I ain't
man.
gonna lie though, Rudy. I can see Jamar making like 40 this year.
Like, but he already got paid though. Like, they're not about to. He just got paid last year. They're not gonna come back and revisit that right now. That's not. You know what I'm saying? That's a 4-year contract. They're gonna come back in like 3 years.
But that's true, but
Before
I
the
don't
4
see
years.
JSN hitting that 40 mark.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I don't see Jason getting that
It's too
40.
early.
I don't.
It's too early.
I don't think he's going. I don't think he's going to hit 40, but I think he's going to hit 37. I think he's going to break Jamar Chase. He's going to get 37, and Puka might get 36. They're going to be top 2 in the league. I say right now.
I say I gotta say another year. Me personally, because I if I was a GM and I had to pay the 3,
They just gonna put him on a 50 option.
I would pay.
X,
they're gonna
X,
franchise.
but this isn't even his 5th year. You can't do that. This is 3rd year. But X,
right.
You're gonna wait. You're gonna wait, and then you're gonna end up paying $10 million more than you would have because he's just gonna keep.
If he that guy, I don't care. I'm not gonna lie.
He's just gonna keep. I wouldn't want to waste that 10 though. You just said $2 million is a lot of money,
bro. But this, if we going off,
all
right, this
you get an extra $10 million out your pocket. That could have went to somebody else.
Right, but
you know what I mean?
Just numbers out for right now, Jamar Chase numbers was more dominant. So I feel like when he got paid, it was a like, bro, he had like that. When you see those type of numbers, bro, he had like, bro, every season he's had over 1,200 yards. The lowest he's had was like 1,205. The highest was that 17 last year. This is
did JSN have 1,000 yards last year?
You better check. You want me to check? I'll check right now.
Yeah, look at that. If he did, that's all I need to know. Because he had Geno Smith and DK.
His first year. Oh, this is 3rd year actually. This JSN 3rd year.
So he for sure about to break
his first
bank.
year he had 600 yards. His second year he had 1,100.
Rudy, that's why I said they're gonna put him on a 50-year option.
They going,
Nah, this is 4th year though. He's going into his 4th year.
He gonna probably get tagged, franchise tag, no cap.
That's what I'm saying. But when you end your rookie contract,
listen.
they usually put you in a 5th-year option.
Listen,
from there,
a player that wins Offensive Player of the Year, he's the leading yard. He got the most yards in the league that year. They're not tagging that guy, bro. Do you understand what tagging means?
They just trying to tag the freaking Super Bowl MVP, Rudy. They tried to franchise tag Kenneth Walker.
It's too early,
bro. That's not the same.
It's too early.
If JSN decides to sit out, bro, do you know what that would do to that team? It don't matter how good your defense is, bro. If your offense can't put up points, JSN had 15 touchdowns, bro.
He had 10 tutties. Relax.
Same difference.
No, that's a big difference. That's a big difference. Don't do that. 15, 10. Come on, that's a big difference. Bro. That's what I'm saying. When you said
Jamar Chase, he made the Pro Bowl, so making the Pro Bowl also makes you more money too.
I'm telling you, he made he was first team All Pro.
He gonna fall in that.
Listen, there's only
36-38.
I believe there's only 2 first team All Pro receivers, and it was JSN and Puka, I think. So that should tell you guys everything.
I'm not discrediting the work that he's put in. I just say it's too early right now. I have to see him. I need one more season. All
right, that's enough of this Puka talk.
Which is reasonable.
It's reasonable, but you don't have 2 more seasons to give. Like his time is up. You gotta pay him now, X. Sorry about it.
Give me that money.
Back up that truck at my house now. Okay. Hey, there's so what do y'all actually before we move on, man, y'all know Rondell Moore just passed, so we gotta give a little condolences to that. You know what I'm saying? And talk a little bit about mental health. How have you guys ever dealt with mental health, or like know anybody that's dealt with mental health, and how have they handled that situation? Or if you have any advice to give people going through that or whatnot, you know what I mean? So go ahead, anybody.
I feel.
I mean,
something I add on to that.
One at a time, yeah.
I mean, well, you threw a lot at us. So, first of all, I feel like everybody in this world has either known somebody who's dealt with mental health or has mental health. Deals with mental health. I feel as though it's.
Hey, we can't see you. Put your face on the camera real quick.
It's definitely it's one of those topics where it's not like mental health is not just one thing. Like it can be many things. So it's hard to everybody has their different stories and stuff. But what I can say is that if I had to give some insight or advice, or I wouldn't want to say advice, like just insight on it. I feel as though talk to who you. Some people might not feel comfortable with expressing how they feel mentally, but I would say though, just take it one day at a time. Even when it feels like, this is a long process or whatever, just take it one day at a time. If I had to say one thing about it.
For sure.
Am I going through mental health? Am I going through mental health right now? I feel like yeah. I feel like we all are in our own way. The way I'm dealing with it is staying busy, staying positive, and doing this with my boys, like just connecting.
So how deep does your mental health get? Like, do you ever think about like, oh, like I don't want to be vulgar now, like let me off myself or something, or like let me do this, or let me do, you know what I'm saying? Like, how deep does your mental healthness go?
I mean, I never had those thoughts. I got too many people that love me, and I got too many people that I that want me to be here, and I want to be here. I love myself too much, and I know I'm always gonna find that light at the end of the tunnel. And I always had this saying that I always say, I got things to do, places to be, and people to see. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nah, for sure, absolutely. We got Nash X. Who y'all want?
I was gonna say like a big thing. I feel like for mental health, it'd be like a lot of people, they don't like to speak about it or like speak to people. But I feel like a big misconception is it's not really about making people understand you. It's more about finding people that will listen to you. Like I feel like because when you look at it in that kind of manner, it's like not everybody's gonna understand you. Not everybody's gonna know what you're going through, how it makes you feel. The important thing is to find people that will actually listen to what you got going on. So you don't feel like you don't got no ears to speak on. You know what I'm saying? Like, but A lot of people like a conversation can do a lot for them, fool. Like, simple like
let me add on real quick. I'm sorry to cut you off. I feel like I gotta get this out.
yeah,
But like, how does someone help somebody that doesn't really want to be helped? Because you can come up to me and ask me like, yo, like, you good? How you feeling today? I'll be like, yeah, I'm straight. I put on a smile.
Yeah.
And yeah, I might be straight at that moment because like I'm around people, I'm around you and stuff. But deep down inside, I'm feeling some type of way, and I just don't want to express that to you. You know what I'm saying? And shit, like I said, some people just put on the front. So like, how do you help somebody like that? Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Fighting them
So
internal
yeah.
battles and stuff like that.
I feel like for them type of situation, it's like it's just a matter of like I always tell people like be honest if something's wrong, but you don't really got to go into details. I feel like when you give somebody that room to let you know, like, hey, I don't got to be around you and say I'm okay. I can actually come up to you and be like, "Fool, I ain't gonna lie, I'm fucked up today," or you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
or I feel like this today. I feel like the reason why people shy away for that is because most of the time when you say, "Oh, I'm having a bad day," everybody be like, "Why?" Or you know what I'm saying? And they want you to go into detail, and some people just not comfortable with that. So it's
yeah,
like sometimes you gotta just give people an environment that they feel comfortable in, and then from there, a person will understand. Okay, yeah, you may not understand me because you don't live with me. You don't go through what I go through, but I know that you'll listen to me. And then
yeah,
through that, it's like you slowly gotta just start building that trust with that person. But it starts with people actually like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times we all go to work. You can know somebody's life's this way. You walk right past them. You keep it pushing. Sometimes like don't really care to because it's not really your business. You know what I'm saying? So it just goes to like, bro, people just gotta be a little more empathetic, bro. Like that's the way I look at
yeah.
it.
Nah, for sure. 100%.
Wait, I got another aspect that I just thought about just now that Nash made me realize. I feel as though like as a man, you know how we don't really want to like, you know, be seen vulnerable or open up about our struggles and stuff. I feel like
Yeah,
another thing that can play a part in the mental health topic when it comes to men is that like we just don't want to be an added on burden to the life we're already living. You know, we just don't want to be a burden because everybody's
Yeah.
looking to us to be that strong backbone, to be that be the voice of reason, be to show that strength. So like I feel as though we tend to not want to add on to. I feel like saying burden is bad, it's a bad word for what I'm trying to explain, but like just add on to the pressure of what we already got going on, you know.
yeah,
Because you know some people can be
Ah,
like,
no.
damn, like if he's the man of the house and he's taking care of all of us and he's not right, damn, that means we're not right, and we don't want people we're taking care of to feel like I'm not right because we're taking care of them, you know. So that's another thing too.
Ah,
for
for sure.
sure.
That does play a factor. But
That
that's what
got
I'm saying. It comes
anything?
with that comfortability. Bro. Like, you got people just gotta learn how to be honest, fool. Like you so worried about how this affecting somebody else. Like
About somebody
think about it,
else's
fool. Like
feelings.
imagine, yeah, like nigga, imagine how people feel now that condolences to Rondell Moore. But like imagine how they feel. Like I'm pretty sure that no matter what anybody was going through, they would have wished that no matter what he got going on, what they got going on, for put this burden on me. You know what I'm saying? I'd
Yeah,
rather
for
you
sure.
put a burden on me than you just take your life and I don't know nothing that's going on. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like that does a lot of damage to the people around you, fool. Because it's just like, damn,
The
how do we not
loved
know this?
ones.
How we not
Cause
seeing
you
anything?
Cause you not leaving, like, the only people you hurting is who you leaving behind, bro. You know what I mean? Especially at that
Yeah,
young age,
no
like
offense.
you hurting your family, bro. You hurting everybody. You leaving people behind, and it's just you just too young for that. Dre, how
Yeah.
you Dre, do you know anybody that has dealt with mental illness or is going through mental illness? And how can they? What advice do you have for people that are going through it right now? And how can they deal with that? So, and that's a lot, but just break it down a little bit. Tell me what you got for me.
That's straight. I can't speak on like I got family that got stuff like that, but I can't speak on that because it's not like that ain't my stuff to speak. Like, I can't share that, but I can speak for myself. I know I deal with it. I ain't gonna lie, I deal with it a lot. Like, it'd be like, y'all. I don't know if y'all remember in high school, like I was like going through some shit and a whole bunch of other stuff, but like, yeah, bro, I deal with mental illness. I mean, mental, you know what I'm saying? Mental health.
Mental illness, yeah. So, I'm gonna ask you what I asked Tia. So, where do you feel like you are at right now? Like, so
like mentally, like
what stage are you at?
with me, I feel like I can't really say it's stages because I feel like everybody's mental health is different. Like, they all deal with it differently and like it affects them differently. But like for me personally, I know that like I feel like I'm at the phase where like I'm trying to like understand myself better. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not just understand myself, but like be able to like share how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
y'all right? Like, I feel like it do be hard to share sometimes so like how you feel because like you ain't trying to like hurt the people around you or like make them feel like, you know what I'm saying, like they letting you down or something, you know what I'm saying, like, or vice versa, you know what I mean. So me personally, I had to realize that like I don't have like, obviously I don't have to share with people, but it is good to like let people know, you know what I'm saying, like just talk about it sometimes. Like that open ear that Nash was saying, like that is real, like it helps. You know what I'm saying? Just to like say something to somebody. And like not only that, like I do it to other people. Like I'm like I don't really like talking about the stuff that I go through like mentally sometimes. But I do feel like it's weird and it's contradicting because like I ask people how they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I always ask people how their mental health, how their mental health is and everything. So
Which is usually how it usually is, though. So, you know what I mean?
Like
the people that don't like to talk about it.
Help people and help myself. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. That's just real.
So do you feel, are you like in a good headspace right now where it's like,
I feel like I'm cool. Like as far as like, yeah, I feel like I'm cool. Like I'm maintaining. I'm better than I was before. That's for sure. God, like glory to God. But like I will say that Rondell, like that is something that I don't think gets enough like attention for real. Like mental health is like I always hear like protect men's mental health like on online and on social media and etc. and stuff like that. So but at the same time it's like that awareness that they're bringing is not being put into action. You know what I'm saying? Like people are not like actually supporting mental, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I mean, I will say like they starting like it's beginning to be more in the forefront of topic of conversations. So
it took a couple of lives though. You know what I'm saying? That's like it took a couple of lives for people to start getting, oh, let me tighten up and like, you know what I'm saying? Like it took lives.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy to me. I ain't gonna lie. Like I don't know if y'all know who Ron Williams is, but like that's somebody like when I saw, I used to watch his movies growing up, and like he passed away because he committed suicide, and he was somebody that I would never expect. Like I would have never bet $1 that he would do that. You know what I'm saying? So like when I saw him do that, I was like, dang, like. And I know he got, well, at least from what I can see, I don't know him personally, obviously, but I would assume like he's successful, like he feels successful, like he feels accomplished. You know what I'm saying? So in my head, I'm like, dang, like what did, like, you know what I'm saying? Like what got to, what caused this?
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
it's
it's
one of
always
those
those hard
cases
questions.
where it's one of those cases where the person who's trying to make everybody feel good and make everybody laugh and stuff, um, they're trying to make everybody same thing like Dre. You asking people how they doing, how's your day going? It's the same thing with Robin Williams. He was trying to make the world laugh and the world positive, but who was who was making him laugh and who was making him positive? You know, so
Nah, for
They
sure.
go hand in hand.
X, you
yeah.
got something for us?
Uh, what on the topic or myself? Which one?
Yeah, yeah, boy, you heard what I've been telling her, damn boy.
Honestly,
So
bro.
like, okay, let me rephrase it for you real quick, Dan.
Okay.
Just so you know what. So do you know anybody, or do you personally deal with like mental health? It don't matter what the case is, but anything related to mental health. How would you advise people to deal with it? And and yeah, so take it away.
I know actually a good bit of plethora of people that deal with mental health, including myself. I would say I'm gonna start with myself. Myself, how I personally deal with it, I distract myself. You feel what I'm saying? I distract myself a lot, and I would say I wouldn't necessarily go that far of unaliving, because to me, I feel like y'all said, you're only really affecting people around you. But that's
Yeah,
like a why for me, why I keep going, because I really like, even with like things like this, or people like, I know there's a lot of people who really want to see me win, so I feel like it just wouldn't be fair. I'd be selfish in a way. That's how I feel personally by myself. You feel what I'm saying? But with other
yeah,
people,
yeah.
bro, I feel like when I feel sympathetic, like the same way y'all do. I just feel like people have to really. I feel like people don't treat life like they don't actually realize we're all on borrowed
Sympathetic.
time. Like, bro, we only get one life. Truthfully, none of us knows what happens after this, and I feel like people don't cherish just that aspect enough. Like, as hard as it gets, the sun is gonna shine on a new day. You feel
Facts.
me? That'd be my thought process. I always wish the best. Because I'm the type of guy, bro. A lot of people come to me and just talk to me because I'm an understanding guy. I can see perspectives, but like anytime like so and so says something to me about that, I just try to remind them, like, bro, like, don't rush the process when it comes to that. Like, everybody has hard days. I think with mental health comes in so many different ways, y'all. It's ridiculous. Whether it be financially,
Yeah.
family,
Facts.
work, lifestyle ways, bro. I feel like how I help people personally through conversation is going directly at the problem. Instead of trying to, some people try to beat around the problem, be like, nah, it's gonna get better. Nah, we gonna say what it is and let's attack it. That's the only way you're gonna get better, bro. That personally
Nah,
is what
for
I do
sure.
for people whenever they come to me. Well, we might just be smoking. Someone might just say something that's not their usual energy. That might be off. I try to attack it right full front right there, bro, because like you said, you never know what a person could be thinking, bro. I've actually had, and you guys know him. I'm not gonna say his name on here, but we all know someone who was like this close to really like pulling the trigger on himself, bro. And he happened to call me, and I just happened to answer, bro. Like it was so crazy, bro. He was at the Baltimore Bridge, y'all. Whatever bridge that is in Baltimore, about to do it. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like it was
Whatever bridge that is,
yeah,
I
it
don't
was
really
crazy,
know.
bro. But it made me realize that like y'all said, just a conversation and just being heard in the moment, bro, takes a
Well,
long.
no, it's
I
cool.
don't know what Nash is doing. His freaky self, but a
Mhm.
conversation can go a long way, bro. Sometimes, and like I said, not everybody wants to be told. I feel like people who talk about their mental health feel like they're getting judged. And in reality, it's not a judgment thing, bro. It's just you saying what you saying, and like some people have corresponding topics and stuff. But I think the biggest thing is just let them be heard. I feel like if a lot more people were heard, because you can't, and I will say this, you
Ooh,
can't
child.
you can't help everybody, because some people's things are like financial wealth, family struggles, stuff like that. You can't help them probably in that physical way, but that mental way, just showing that you care, could go a long way for people. So I always say, bro, check on your people, bro. And the message I live by, the sun gonna shine on a new day, bro. You gotta believe that, though. You gotta believe it, bro.
Nah, for sure.
You gotta believe it.
Like Nash said though, empathy, man. You just gotta be able to put yourself in somebody else's shoes and just, see how the person feeling, man. You don't never know how somebody or what somebody's going through. But I feel for these devs though, man. Like Rondell Moore, Marshawn or Keyshawn. Is it Marshawn Nealon or Keyshawn Nealon? Cowboys DN. And then I think it's Marshawn Nealon. And then you got Kyron Lacey. They all took their lives. They all took their lives because of mental health. And like me, I'm an athlete, so like, and I dedicated my whole life to this sport, man. So, and I know the pressure that comes with that. Like the pressure to wake up every morning, having to practice and perform every day because you're on scholarship, or they could take it away. The pressure of your family counting on you, thinking, "Oh, you their way out, you their ticket." I haven't had the pressure of actually being in the league and having literally my whole city or literal family looking at me as the breadwinner and want to get a bite of the apple every chance they get. So I can only imagine how or what they felt and what they was going through. And like, man, I just pray, man, if any of y'all got anything y'all got going on, y'all reach out to any one of us. Y'all know we all family, we all brothers, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing y'all could go through, especially if it's like death related, that I can't help y'all with, you know what I'm saying, bro? So it's always, y'all know that, and it's always gonna be that, you feel me? So yeah, man.
I feel like and also mental health, a lot of people give up because they don't got a why no more. You feel what I'm saying? Especially talking about sports and stuff like that. I feel like it's whoever, this for us, anybody watching, if you feel like you can't find a why for a person, bro, just really think about the person and give them a why. You got to give them a reason, bro, because it takes a lot to really to really unalive yourself in that moment. Those final moments is a lot. Like, people don't ever talk about the pressure. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, and to be able to
commit.
Oh my God!
There's so many people that attempt, but there's a lot of people who have attempted and failed. But they failed because they can't commit, bro. So for the ones that commit, you have to really remind them why, bro. You really gotta give them a reason. Because if this right here is not straight, bro, there's nothing, like, you can't, like, you gotta get this, bro. This and this, you can connect this and this.
Right, that's the most powerful thing in the body, man. Right there.
All right, bro.
It's the most powerful weapon.
Yeah.
And weapons can kill and weapons can protect. So you just gotta,
Okay, so that's enough, man. Condolences to everybody, to all the families or who has passed, man. And that's a sad situation. But moving right along.
I care about you, man. I care about y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Hey, ugly ass nigga talking about, I care about you, man.
You. All of y'all watching that
right now.
All y'all watching that, I care about y'all.
I could let that slide.
You know what? I care about you too.
You too, man.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all think does fitness help with mental health? Like, does going to the gym, staying in shape, could that? I mean, I guess each person is different, but for us, we all have athletic backgrounds and shit. So I would think if we have anything mental going on, of course, I would think it would be hit the gym or go do something athletic. But for somebody else, I don't know. What could be somebody's, like, if somebody don't have an athletic background and they going through something, what could be their little thing to get their mind off of what they're going through? You know what I'm saying?
A hobby.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. It's a hobby to get.
It don't necessarily.
Mine is like mine. Other than the gym, like working out, mine is like music or like.
So you make music and stuff? You make music?
Yeah. What? Stop playing, fool.
Alright, nah. What's you on Apple Music or what? iTunes, SoundCloud?
Yes, I'm music. Dre Tony. That's the name again.
We'll drop the link down below. Say I don't know. Hey, y'all make music too? I don't know.
You said say it again.
Hey man, I said any of y'all make some music?
We got
It's just
two
Dre.
rappers. Bang bang.
Great
Like,
song.
come on, bro. I don't know why they acting like that, bro.
Who's acting like them? I said my
Hey,
name.
you know what's crazy? You know what's
Hey, y'all
crazy?
know it's Drake song, and y'all tune in.
This is our fifth. This is our fifth show, and nobody knew they did any kind of music.
Y'all peep.
Maybe
The
Terry.
intro songs is that boy right there to the right of me.
Yeah,
That's
for
it.
sure. Terry got the intros. He's at the bottom of my screen right
They
now.
already know. They already know what's up with me, man. I don't even gotta say too much. They already know what's up with me. Multifaceted.
Hey,
all trades. I do it all.
Who's going to hit this next though with that mental health and fitness thing?
I feel, honestly, like, I think overall you just feel better when you work out. The problem with working out for a lot of people is the commitment part. There's certain people like that'll go to the gym for like a week or two. Once you see that chest poke out, them arms get tight, you feel like that man or that gal, and you like good. You feel what I'm saying? It's the commitment part, but that's the hardest part about the gym. Like,
and another thing too is that you know, people think going to the gym, boom, I'm getting stronger, I'm getting healthier, but it's really what you're doing outside the gym too can really counteract all that work you put in the gym. So if you go into the gym 4 days out of the week, and then come Friday you going out and you at the club and you drinking hella bottles, smoking hella gas, and eating hella wings in the club.
But that's that mental battle though, because they going through some, you know what I'm saying?
It's dopamine. It's dopamine.
And some people don't use the gym as their hobby. They use liquor and mentally, like I work at a hospital, bro. So like, and we got a psych ward, bro. So I see like crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like people tweaking, people just saying outlandish crap. It's mental illness. Until I started working there, bro, I got a whole new like perspective on it, bro. It's insane. Like
it's real.
It's genuinely insane.
But
to piggyback,
go ahead.
You just about to Nah, I was gonna say to piggyback on, because we all got sports backgrounds, so our North Pole is to go back to fitness. People who don't have that sports background, I would say if you guys are right, like find a hobby, and I would say go back to. I always found like go back to what you enjoyed or what amused you when you were like a kid. That's usually a good place to start. Whereas that was movies, was that drawing, reading books, playing the game, going outside, writing, anything that you loved when you were a kid, when you were innocent, and when you were didn't have no worries in the world. Try to tap back into that. See how.
Oh no, that's hard to say though, because there's some people that like probably didn't have that same experience. You know what I'm saying? Like some people, like I don't know if y'all remember in like when y'all was in school, like there was some kids that just didn't fit in. You know what I'm saying? Like, and some kid, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense, but like some kids, like they may have a different outlook and didn't really. I don't want to say didn't have any hobbies, but I would say they probably didn't have anything that they were rooted with. That's why they questioned their purpose, like what Zay said. I don't know if that makes sense, but
to add on to that, like it's just like a quote I always live by. It's like, be who you needed. You were a kid. If you don't know,
I love that one right there. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, say it one more time.
Yeah, like I said the quote I be living by is like, be who you needed when you were a kid. So like if you ever confused in life and being like, damn, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to do this living right. Like the perfect thing is like when you was a kid and you was going through it, you was confused.
Be that person you looked up
The
to.
person you needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, be a person that you wish was right there telling you what to do, telling you how to live your life, like things like those to let you know, like, okay, this is how I should be living. This is what I need to be doing. Like, in case, like how Dre said, you got them kids that didn't fit in, those kids that, you know what I'm saying, you may not have access to these things. Like, now that you older, you can make better decisions. You got a little money in your pockets. Like, be who you needed, not who everybody else wants you to be.
I like
that. Okay, nah, for sure. That's a good one. That's a good one for sure. All right, Nash, you on your shit. Okay.
That's a
Get into it. Hey, we coming up.
I hit it with a tear.
Hello. We coming up.
Yeah.
We coming up to the end of the show, man. We closing in on the end of the show, but we got a few more topics and stuff to go through though. But for this one, how the fuck did I get this pen in my head?
Where you think you are, bro? Where you think you are?
What the hell, bro? It's on my desk and shit.
Appeared out of nowhere.
So if you're in a relationship, right? Would you want your first kid to be her first?
Yeah. Okay.
Why the nigga laugh?
Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, my mom went to the streets, bro. When I was before I had my lady, who I love dearly. Don't get it twisted, I do. Before I had my lady, bro, I used to love chasing the joints with kids, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why, bro. I just feel like if you got a kid, and this is not for all women, but a lot of women who have kids for a reason. You gotta think about it. When you have a kid with someone, that means someone said they want to have this for 18 years minimum. So in my mind, I was trying to do what it's like. But on a relationship,
he tried to do what I done to
He said 18. He said minimum 18.
But on a relationship level, yeah, I would. Now, all right. Now I'll say this: if I had a kid with my lady, right, and somehow, some way we don't, I would. And there's a girl who has a kid. Since I got a kid, I wouldn't look at her no different or anything like that because I already had my first one. But I feel like my first one should be should be like 1-on-1.
Should be your first.
Yeah.
So let me ask this. So how do you feel like Damn, what was I gonna say? Okay, so how do you feel if you connecting? If you meet some girl and you connecting, like obviously you already got a girl, so we ain't talking about it's hypothetical.
Right.
We all love Tia and shit. You know what I mean?
Shout out,
but
she mad at
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
but yeah, it's somebody you vibing with and stuff like that. Like you like, damn, I ain't never think I was gonna get this connection nowhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then boom, 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 and then
I do it. You gotta finish it. I do it.
Okay.
And
that's all I need to know.
And man, I do it, bro, because
that's what I need to know.
Even though Corey didn't have a kid with my mom, when he did come in my life, like he showed me a different side of life, and I feel like I could do that for someone.
Type shit.
And as long as like I said, Corey low-key is a big reason why I said I'd do it, because I didn't seen it with my own eyes. Someone who doesn't overstep boundaries. Like he respects.
Hey, we gotta get Corey in some of these.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Corey, because Corey understood he wasn't like my pops.
Shout out Corey.
He would look out
Mr.
for me
Price.
like he was my pops. You feel what I'm saying?
Kelly Price.
You feel me? So shout out
Kelly
to
Price.
Corey, bro. So I think I think the whole thing about making it your first thing is more so like a sentimental thing. But in reality, if you find, like you said, if I found like the girl of my dreams and she just happened to have a baby, I can't judge you for what you did before you met me, because you don't know what I don't know. You don't know what I did before I met you. You feel me? So
But thankfully, the girl of your dream doesn't have a kid.
Zero.
So hello.
Zip.
Hey, what y'all got for me? Anybody else? How do y'all feel about it? Nash, I feel like you have something good for me. What you got?
Oh, I ain't gonna lie.
What you got? Keep it funky too.
I'm a little smash.
This funky Monday. Keep it funky.
Don't keep it trail, man. Listen, man. I tell you, hey, shout out to Corey. Shout out to all the stepfathers. I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not doing it, bro. If I'm gonna have a kid, it's better be your first kid. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna take you serious, bro.
Why?
I'm sorry, fool. Like, shout out to all the women, because at the end of the day, you got a baby. But move around.
So what about it? What about it? Can't you get with? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Fool. It's not like fool. I love kids, fool. You know what I'm saying? I worked in a daycare, but that is not my baby.
Okay.
That is not my baby, fool.
So,
Like,
all right.
but like, nah, I can't do it, fool. Like, go ahead.
I got a question.
But you take care of your nephew like it's yours.
He do. He was
That's
patting
his
that
nephew
back.
though.
He be
patting that.
He be flogging like that's his kid.
So
Listen. I temporarily watched that motherfucker, boy. That nigga, that boy come to my house for 6 hours.
Yeah,
We're talking about
duties.
nigga Dre. We're talking about you go like this and you do this, the motherfucker's still there. And you do that tomorrow and the day after that.
it sounds like you just don't want kids. Period. I don't think I had nothing to do with it.
Nah.
How many kids would y'all want? Well, let me let the two that already went answer. So X and Nash, y'all answer real quick.
You want to know
how many kids did?
You want to know my dream answer? Like before, like now, I got common sense. So and I got a girl, so it's most likely not gonna happen. But my dream answer, like real life, I want an 11, bro.
Oh, you tripping?
Nah, but
how you gonna pay for all
listen,
that?
Listen, right? This is like real life. No funny, bro. I always had this.
All the troops.
Imagine,
you want,
bro? Listen,
you want to start a lineup on the football field?
Rudy, listen. Senior night. Imagine you go to senior night. I go to senior night. Hey, where my son at? All 11 out of players on offense and defense is my kids. Crazy. And I come out with a jersey with all their numbers on. That would be the coldest shit ever. That would be that would put a tear in my face.
First of all,
I'm just saying. Imagine it's your kids, Rudy. Imagine if it's your kids.
Hey, your wife would be dead, bro.
No.
That would mean she would need to have twins. She would need to have twins like 3 times a year.
No, bro.
Yo, my great grandma had 13 kids.
Yeah, my granny got what, 13 kids too.
They would need to all be in high school at the same time.
Listen, some of them will be freshmen.
That means
some of them will be sophomores.
she'll have to pop out at least 6 in 1 year.
Nah, bro. Some of them gonna be seniors. Some of them gonna be juniors. Some of them gonna be freshmen.
6 in 1 year.
They don't gotta be the same year. I just need them for senior.
Is that even possible?
For senior night,
bro. You don't have that kind of.
Why don't I?
No man. No man in man history got that type of planning though. You can't plan that good.
Why don't I? I'm the one. Like. You know,
bro, no man in history could play that.
LeBron
James.
It's impossible.
Having that many kids,
no man other than
that time is kind of like, bro, that's a lot.
It would be hectic, but that senior night, y'all. Imagine if you go to senior night. Of course, you know we took our senior photos, and they go into the game. All 11, nobody but your kids.
All 11 with your last name.
Bro, imagine your kids. You got a lineman, you got a QB, you got a running back, you got some, and they all tough. You'd be proud. You'd be proud.
Parents would not let the coach do that, bro.
Bro, my kids would be nice.
Especially that's gonna be like 2038. Parents would not let their kids do that.
You won't stop them.
No way.
Yeah.
If my kids better than yours.
Hey Zay, I'm gonna keep it a band. That's a very nice dream, but you tripping, my nigga.
No, that's what I said. It was
11 kids, my nigga.
Realistically now,
it's just like how tough do you think your kids gonna be for all the niggas?
No, for real though.
Like how tough do you think they gonna be?
Zay,
all
11. Hey Dre, I know a nigga that's waiting for tax returns when I see one.
Man, what?
11.
He fooling me.
11.
No,
bro, just genuinely imagine, bro. You go to
your ass trying to come home with 20,000. That's what you imagine.
Like in total having 11 kids, but like you saying in high school, like all that means is crazy.
I literally had the jersey in my mind of like when the senior night comes and I'm in the middle with my kids right there. How the jersey, bro? That would be the coldest. Like that would be in a frame. Like, no cap, I'd be
Nah,
that
that's
like,
tough, but like,
that'd be crazy.
I said you ain't slick, man.
That would be crazy, bro.
That's what I'm
Like, really
You
think
tryna write
about
it
that.
off
Just
on
I ain't gonna lie, my max.
just say you had kids.
Nah, my max is 3. I ain't gonna lie.
so three. I can't say my max. I definitely say like my goal would be 3.
My goal
My max
is
ain't 3. My max is probably like 4.
Nah, my goal is really like 2.
Yeah,
2's calm
yeah.
for me. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I need 3. I need 2 boys and a
3,
girl.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
2 boys and a girl, or 2 girls.
That's what I want. 2 boys and a girl.
My first kid gonna be a girl.
Yeah,
I already
I'm
know.
cool.
I already know it is.
You always
Me
need
too,
a
bro. I know my kid gonna be a
My
girl.
first one gonna be
I
a
know
girl.
it. I know it.
I know.
I want my first kid to be a boy because I'd rather an older brother than an older sister.
All this kid talk, man. Let's wrap it up. Let's get this outro going. Thank you guys for joining us on another episode of The Starting 5, man. I think we had a great show tonight, man. I think it was real successful, man. It was a pleasure. Hopefully, we try to get you guys twice a week. I'm trying to get going twice a week. So, with our schedules,
a lot more soon.
Schedules is kind of tough, so we'll figure it out, man. And see y'all next time. You know what I mean? We out.
Hello.
Oh my God, that boy